Hey guys, welcome back to another week in outfits. It's Monday today and it is quite a cold, sort of windy day. I'm just about to go and film this week's IGTV, so I'm going to be getting changed, but this is what I will be wearing for the day after I finish filming that. I thought this week, because I had a couple of requests to do this, that I would share a week in knitwear. So every single day I'm going to wear a different knit sweater and I'm going to talk through it, and I'm going to try and do different types of sweaters as well, so different sorts of fabrications, because I know not everyone can wear wool, can be a little bit itchy. In terms of what I'm wearing today, I've got on these earrings from Allrate, which I've pulled out and I'm loving wearing them again. They're just so simple. I love the little drop. And then I also just have on my Rosefield watch. I really like the square design of the face on this watch. I think it's really lovely, and also the chain strap is beautiful too. This is the smaller size, in case you're wondering. So please mind the mess on the bed, but the sweater that I'm wearing today is an alpaca knit sweater. This one's from Everlane and has been one of my favorites in my wardrobe since I added it to my closet late last year. I'll give you a close-up of the weave so that you can see. It's got quite a light, fluffy, sort of cloud-like texture to it, which I really like. It is actually very, very soft. And I do want to kind of talk about the difference in the two alpaca sweaters that I have. When I first got an alpaca sweater from Everlane, which was sent to me, I did a review on it and I kind of was very on the fence. I didn't particularly love it, but I didn't hate it either. I found it was a little bit itchy against my skin, and it wasn't as soft as I'd anticipated based on the kind of build-up that they did. This one was a completely different story. It was super soft right off the bat. I feel so comfortable in it. Doesn't feel itchy at all, and it's worn really well. So yeah, I'm wearing the size small and I really like the balloon sleeves. Let me grab the other one and I'll show you the difference. Okay, so I just popped it on the bed, and this is the charcoal one, and you might be able to see that that ribbed detail on it is much less defined and prominent than on the almond version, and I don't know if that's just because it's an older sweater. This one is really nice and soft now though, because I've worn it so many times, but yeah, I do find that I've worn this probably about the same amount of times, and you can definitely see that ribbed pattern a lot better. So it's possible that they have changed the manufacturing on it since they released the first one. Then the trousers that I'm wearing today are my girlfriend denim leather trousers, which I love, and unfortunately they don't seem to stock these ones anymore, but I will find some alternatives and link them in the description box. I'm so glad that I bought these last year. I just think the fit is great. They're really comfortable. I got these in a 26 just because I didn't want them to be super tight. The only bugbear I have, and can you see that? You can see the zipper. So I don't know if that's just the way that they sit, or if maybe they are just a little bit snug across the waistband on me. Not sure, but that's the only thing that I find a little bit annoying, so I generally try to get my sweater to sit a little bit longer. My shoes are my Charlotte Olympia pointed toe pumps, which again, very old with the gold heel. Love wearing these. Then let me just show you the coat and the bag I'll be wearing, because I do need to go to the post office to send a present to one of my girlfriends who is expecting a baby in August. So the coat that I'm wearing today is my Kinder Salmon wool coat. This is hands down my favorite in my wardrobe. I love the color. I love the way that it kind of hangs and drapes. It is one size. Oh, sorry, the lighting's a little bit funny in here. It is one size, but yeah, it just has such a beautiful drape to it. It has patch pockets on the side, and I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it's got a very subtle herringbone detail to it as well. So that's the coat that I will be wearing today. And then the bag that I've got is my Linya Lana bag. I've kind of gone back to that one at the moment. So that is my full outfit of the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Tuesday's look. Today is kind of going to be one of those chill at home, look after the baby kind of days. I did a little bit of work this morning when I had an opportunity while he was napping, and yeah, now we're just going to hang out. I've gone for a cotton knit sweater today. Last week, in my last week in outfits, you will have seen me wearing a cotton sweater from Assembly Label. I will leave that link down below because I think it's a really good heavyweight cotton alternative if you're unable to wear wool. So I really love cotton knits because they are much more, I'm going to say, foolproof to launder. You do again need to lay them flat when you are laundering them, and I will leave my clothing care video up here if I haven't already mentioned it yesterday. I can't remember. But yeah, I just find that they are really great and they can be so warm. I would recommend layering if it is very cold where you live, maybe just with some thermals or something like that. Let's talk through my accessories. I've only got earrings on today because the sweater I'm wearing is such a statement. The earrings I'm wearing are the Ellery ones. These are the Zodiac earrings, which have my Aquarius Zodiac on them. Then I'm wearing an all black outfit, and I don't know whether this camera is going to like the contrast, but hopefully you're going to be able to see. The sweater that I'm wearing is the Hope Grand sweater. I used to own this in a peachy color, which I completely regret selling. And then late last year, I spotted this on the Iconic on sale, so I decided to purchase it. It's in a size 34, which I would normally be a European 36, so it is a little bit more fitted than it normally would be. And I would recommend, if you are thinking about buying this sweater, to go with your usual size. So I'm an Australian 8, so French or European 36 would be my typical size. Hope is a really beautiful Swedish label, and I have owned a few things from them in the past. I just think their designs are really beautiful, very classic, sort of that very kind of Scandi cool vibe. Now this is a waffle knit sweater. Oh, there you go, you can see the detail on it, which is really, really lovely. It's oversized, and then it has a scooped hemline which kind of drapes down. I'm wearing it layered underneath a t-shirt, which you can kind of see through because it is more of an open weave. I don't know whether you're going to be able to properly see that, but you can kind of see the little flecks of grey coming through. So the t-shirt that I'm wearing is just one from Cezanne. On my lower half, I'm wearing my Reformation skinny jeans, which I would really just call them more of a slim jean. I've cuffed them at the ankle just so that I can show a little bit more of my narrowest point of my leg. Then my shoes that I am wearing are my Sam Edelman loafers, which I love, and these are a fantastic dupe for the Gucci loafers, which coincidentally I am actually thinking about purchasing the Jordan or the Jordan loafer. I mentioned this on my Instagram when I did a Q&A, and yeah, I think they're going to be kind of my next expensive wardrobe addition. Then I am also going to show you a coat. I thought I would show coat options for each of these outfits. For those of you who are living in the Southern Hemisphere like me, I am planning on going for a walk later, so I will be wearing these accessories a bit later on in the day. Okay, so the coat is this huge, almost maxi coat on me. It's from Mademoiselle Gabrielle, and this was a pre-loved purchase that I made, I want to say last month. I've been wanting one of these coats for a couple of years now, and I found one on the Real, and it was such a great price. I think it was under $500, and these retail for about $1,500, so I think I got a good deal on it. I have seen it still available in a really beautiful khaki green and also a sort of a beige color, so I will link those in the description box. But let me kind of give you a bit of a close-up. It's like, oh, hopefully you're gonna be able to see. Yeah, it's kind of like a felted wool. I did include this in my post-quarantine outfit ideas video, so you may be able to get a bit of a look at it there, but I kind of just love the way that it looks, and it kind of cuts off at a nice point with the trousers. Then my bag is just my Linea, please show the detail, my Linea Lana bag, again because it's such an easy style and it fits everything that I need when I don't need, you know, to carry nappies and that sort of thing with me. So yeah, that is a look at my full outfit for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday today, and I thought I'd go for a cashmere sweater for today's outfit. I am just kind of getting through some work this morning, and then at midday I've got my very first Zoom conference, so it feels like a little bit of a novelty for me. It's a learning session on a skincare brand, so I'm looking forward to that. It's lunch and learning session, so that should be fun. It's quite sunny outside, it's still cold, but it really does feel like a much nicer day, and I definitely think I'm going to go for a walk this afternoon. Accessories wise, I just have on a necklace. I'm wearing this gold chain from Majuri. Then the cashmere sweater that I've decided to wear today is this one from Mott & Bow, which you guys probably will have seen me wear before because I've had it for I would say a bit over a year. This is in a size small, and I also have the white one in the size medium, and I really like these. I think they're a nice weight in terms of the thickness of them. I will say I did notice a discernible difference in terms of how soft the black one was compared to the white one, and I've asked this so many times, but do you guys know why it might be the case? Is it in terms of the wash when they dye the fabric, or I'm not really 100% sure, but I have washed this in the washing machine on the hand wash setting and it's come out really well. I do have other cashmere sweaters from Nardim. I have their $75 cashmere sweater, which is being discontinued, as well as their luxe cashmere sweater. I will say that the thin one, the $75 one, is super thin, but probably the softest cashmere sweater I own. The luxe cashmere sweater is not quite as soft. It's still very soft, but it does pill up. So you do need to keep that in mind. Even though you're paying a high price tag, you're still going to have to use a cashmere comb to get rid of any pilling. But yeah, this one's held up really well. There is a little bit of minor pilling here on the sleeve, which I do need to kind of tend to soon, just kind of tidy it up a little bit. But yeah, so that's this cashmere sweater. And I can do a whole post on cashmere sweaters if you guys are interested, and I can kind of compare different brands. The skirt that I'm wearing today is my Christopher Kane skirt, which I got last year. I have this in the navy and in the grey. This one's the grey one. The grey I got in a size UK 10, so definitely fits me, whereas the blue one, which is an 8, doesn't fit me at the moment. But I love the silhouette, how it's not A-line, but it's not a bodycon either. It's almost more of a tulip style. These shoes that I am wearing are a new addition. These were sent to me from Midas and I am obsessed. I'd been wanting to get a pair of Chelsea boots for ages. They used to be a huge part of my style uniform, particularly when I lived in Wellington, and I just hadn't found a pair I liked, and I spotted these on their website when they asked if I'd like to choose something, and they tick all the boxes. They're probably a touch higher than I would normally go. As you can see, that's quite a high heel there, but they're very, very comfortable. The leather's beautiful. Love that pointed toe detail, and they have a zip up at the back, so that's kind of the outfit without a coat on. And I'm going to show you the coat that I'm planning to wear when I go for my walk. I'll be swapping out the boots for some sneakers then for sure. So this is the coat, and it's from Mute by JL, and if you've been following me for a while, then you'll know that I had this stunning camel coat. Well, I have a stunning camel coat from them, which I wore basically all of the winter of 2018. Their coats are really beautiful quality, and the designs are quite kind of unique, like things you won't find elsewhere. They asked me if I'd like to pick something from their new collection, and I went with this coat because I loved the details. It's a cashmere merino mix, so it feels really beautiful, very high quality and luxurious. And what I really liked was the sleeve detail. So I don't know if you can tell, there's almost like a faux leather panel. So it does have these little snap buttons which do up, and they actually tighten the sleeve. I found on my arms it was just a little bit snug, so I prefer it worn loose like this, so you can see that really cool faux leather panel. Yeah, it's kind of double-breasted, long, very warm, has pockets. I mean, otherwise, aside from the sleeves, it's a very, very simple, classic silhouette. And for bag, I will probably be wearing my Linear Lana bag again. So that is a look at my outfit of the day for Wednesday. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is Thursday today, and it's actually a really beautiful day. I think it's around 18 degrees today, but it's sunny, so not cloudy and overcast, so it'll be a lot warmer. I'm definitely gonna go out for another walk today. I am just kind of, I don't know, I felt like getting a little bit dressed up today, so I've gone for a mohair knit piece, which I'm gonna talk through, and I have had a few questions. I actually wanna do another review on this brand, but let me talk you through my accessories first. So the earrings that I'm wearing today are my Laura Lombardi earrings, which I love. They are a little bit weighty, but I don't find that they feel significantly heavy on my earlobes, so they're quite comfortable to wear all day. The necklace that I have on is just from Majuri. It's a very simple chain necklace, which I love, and you can adjust the length of it, so it's a bit shorter or a bit longer depending on your preference. Then maybe I'll start with the top first. This is just a tank from And Other Stories. It's a white cotton tank. It is really beautiful in terms of the quality. It's a really good tank, and it does have quite deep armholes, so you can get a little bit of a peek of your bra underneath. So if that's not for you, you will not like this tank, but I personally don't mind it. I think if you're wearing something kind of nice and lacy, it can be really sort of a subtle sexy element to your outfit. The knit that I'm wearing today is from Cezanne, and this is the brand that I want to do another review on, like an updated one, because since the first time I purchased from them, which I'm going to leave that video linked up here, I have gone on to buy a few more things just because I wanted to give them another go. I believe in second, third, fourth chances. That's the kind of person I am. So I have sort of been, I guess, trialing a few other pieces from the brand and getting a better sense of the overall quality and going more for items that are made from natural fibers as opposed to synthetic. I know they are slowly trying to increase the amount of eco materials within their range as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the cardigan, this is the Augustino cardigan, and I've talked about it before. I've said that in terms of the way that it feels, I mean, it doesn't really feel that lovely to kind of run your hand over, but I don't find it itchy against my skin, despite the fact that it's got mohair in it. It is a blended fabric, so there's polyamide in there, and I think, is there a little bit of alpaca or something like that? Sorry, my memory escapes me. Let me just double check the tag. Sorry, merino wool. So yeah, it's a blended fabric, which is what makes it softer and less itchy and irritating on the skin. I really love the pointelle detail on it. I think that that's kind of the thing that sets it apart, as well as these lovely little enamel buttons. I think they're very pretty. What I've done today is I've loosely tucked it, so I've wrapped and sort of tucked it in the front of my skirt to wear it. But yeah, I haven't washed this, so I can't really speak to how it launders because it is quite oversized and loose, and it's a cardigan. I'm usually wearing something underneath. I found that I haven't needed to launder it just yet, though if I spill something on it, I'm sure that it'll change pretty quickly. As you guys know, I've talked about this before, but I try to wash my knitwear as little as possible just to really maintain its appearance and make sure it doesn't get too worn. But yeah, I mean, I'm so on the fence about this. I do have another mohair piece from Cezanne, which is much softer. It's actually really snuggly. It's called the Chuck Jumper. But this one, I would say if you're looking at this particular sweater, maybe consider getting oh, I forget what it's called, but it's a cotton version, and it's got a very similar silhouette. The buttons aren't as pretty, they're just fabric cotton covered buttons, but I think it'll give you the same kind of a look and be a much better alternative, especially if you have very sensitive skin. I'm going to leave that one linked down below as well. The skirt that I'm wearing is my Realization Par leopard skirt. Despite me not being thrilled about the quality of the skirt, it has been one of those items that I've really loved wearing in my wardrobe. So I am glad that I bought it, but I do wish that the price tag wasn't as high. So I think if I was buying this again, I'd probably try and buy it pre-loved just so that it was a lower price tag, or just get something similar from the high street. You can probably see how thin the fabric is actually, because you can see where my tank actually cuts off. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind if you have been considering buying this skirt. Then my shoes are just my Everlane 40R flats in the nude. I love these, they're so comfortable. I have wide feet and I sized up to a US 10. I'm usually US 9.5 in Everlane shoes, and they fit very comfortably. They did give me some blisters back here on the heel when I first got them, but they're perfectly worn in now. It only took a couple of wears for that to happen. So that is a better look at the outfit in full for today. Let's kind of show you the back. Yeah, the sweater's not tucked in at the back, but yeah. I will see you guys tomorrow with my last sweater of the week, which is going to be a merino wool one. Hey guys, so it is Friday today and my last outfit of the week that I'm going to be sharing. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. I woke up with a pretty bad headache, so I'm going to take it easy. Today it's a little bit cool, it is kind of rainy outside. Now, in terms of my accessories, I've only got a necklace on. I'm wearing that same Majori chain from yesterday. I really love this. I just think it's such an easy piece to throw on. Today's sweater is a merino knit sweater. I'm going to flip the camera around. Now, hopefully you're going to be able to see because it's an anthracite color, so it's almost black. This is from a brand called Sheep Included, which I discovered through Instagram marketing, actually. I was served one of their ads and I was really curious and spent 15 minutes browsing their feed and just became so enamored with the brand that I shared it on my stories. they ended up messaging me and asking if I'd like to try one of their sweaters. So this was gifted to me for full transparency, and honestly it is probably one of the nicest wool sweaters that I have, probably very close to the Joseph sweater that I've got, which you guys know I absolutely love. So what really kind of I think drew me into this company was the fact that they're very sustainable and ethical. All of their sweaters are made from New Zealand merino wool, and I think the very cool detail is just how transparent they are. So all of their sweaters come with this little yellow RFC tag here, which you can use your phone to actually track the life of the sweater, so from origin to you owning it. So they allocate you a sheet based on the sheep station where the wool from your sweater came from. You can see who made it, all of that, which I think is really neat, and I've never ever seen another company do this. So really cool initiative from them. Let me just bring it up close so you can kind of see the details. So it has ribbing here and also on the cuffs as well, and there's almost like a flecked nature to the wool. Yeah, it's just really unbelievably nice quality. This is the thickest sweater, and I'm wearing the medium for women, so I think it's the size 2. It is a unisex style, so you'll be able to see the cuffs actually kind of go over my hands, which was what I wanted. The small, I think the cuffs are slightly shorter. They do have really good measurements on the website though, and actually Luke and I are planning on purchasing an additional 2 sweaters for him for winter because they are really nice, and they also have a lifetime repair guarantee as well. So if anything happens to it through usual wear and tear, you can send it to them and they will fix it to you at no cost. So I think that's amazing. Then the jeans that I'm wearing today are my Goldie skinny jeans with the ripped hem, and I also have on my Vanelli two-tone pumps as well in the charcoal and black suede. So that is a look at the full outfit today. Just a really simple, easy kind of a look to finish off the week. So that is it for this week's Week in Outfits. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I also hope that you found it really useful. I will leave all of my sizing information, everything like that down below, as well as a link to my clothing care video. And if you guys would like to see me talk a bit more about sweaters and knitwear in general, let me know in the comments and maybe I can do a more in-depth, thorough blog post over on my website. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your favorite outfit as always. I hope that you are keeping well and staying safe, and I will see you on Sunday with a brand new video. See you then. Bye.